U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. Okay guys, so we're gonna do the new evolution video. War content for us or for team of the season, eh? Well, not team of the season, in general the live SBC stuff is I don't know, man. Like they release like Bacha, who could totally be good in a more agile sense, but we all know like meta wise. I mean, I could already see what type of content they're going for. They love the share play stuff, man. Love the share play stuff. Okay, so yeah. So today is the specialist. The specialist consists of Dead Ball Plus, which to be fair would actually be great to work with multiple cards. Can't really go wrong with that. Shadow Striker Plus Plus, I think, is going to be the main thing here. Finesse Shot Plus also going to be the main thing. Technical Plus could be pretty cool too. To be honest, the main card that they're showing here on foot.gg is probably the one that makes the most sense for these types of things. But I think he already had... Oh, no, I don't think... No, he already had Shadow Striker Plus Plus, so it doesn't really make sense to go on this route, in my opinion. But let's take a look and see what we have. These cards are trending. Okay, so they're trending because of the evolutions. And then Bacha, yeah, so not really worth the review. For 270k, wow. I don't know what the SBC content this year. I don't know what to tell you guys. All right, so the specialist. I mean, I'm already seeing Rude Hullet. What do you boost on Rude Hullet? Is his dribbling much higher? For those of you that use this card, right? You're doing this to use him in the attacking sense. You're not really like you're doing it to give him a hunter, to make him a lengthy, and then you're the one that works with lower agility and balance. But then you're okay with it because you utilize the aerial, technical, and the finesse shot part of the card. I'm gonna be real with you. I have not seen a single person do this, right? I have not seen a single person do this from the games that I have played. Maybe some people, they'll look at this card, they'll be like, oh, he looks like such a good beast on a shadow. I mean, I'm not like super interested in that one, to be honest with you. Someone like Zidane, yes. I think Zidane could be a cool one. Acrobatic, technical, and finesse. Yeah, Zidane could be a cool one if you didn't upgrade him. Could be a cool one. It's very situational, because the thing about these cards is that you're working with certain parts of it that's like on the lower side. Obviously with him, probably have to provide him with the shadow chemistry style and then use him as a center mid, but then he has like no defensive play styles. But he's not too bad with the interceptions part. So far, I'm not seeing anything like super crazy on this. Let me see. Okay, but we know that his dribbling is weird. So is it a finisher flex for him? Is Dembele trending here too? Yeah, it's just a strangely formatted card. The thing about Dembele's cards, in my opinion, I haven't tried out this card yet because we still have to wait for the coins on the review accounts, right? But he needs to get to this point in order for you to actually be able to use him and have fun with him, right? Like these evolutions you can do because he's a 5-star. And like if you're looking at it from a comparison perspective of this card versus this card, even though this one has Driven Shot Plus, which to be fair is amazing to work with. I guess that'd be like the main comparison is to like the SBC that costs a lot of money, right? Ginola, something that might make more sense, to be honest. Yeah, a card like this. Yeah, I mean, it's a more physical player to use in the Shadow Striker role. That'd be like the main reason to use him on the Hunter chemistry style. You increase the pace, the shooting on the card. Dribbling is in a better area. He's still a 5-star, right? Passing's improved. So again, physical player in the Shadow Striker position, which could be decent. This one actually looks more interesting. What to say, I'm not seeing anything that's like real. These ones, I don't even think these ones should be popping up in the top. Like Pedri actually... Yeah, if you're gonna do the evolution, this makes the most sense without a shadow of a doubt. This actually looks good for 25k. It's a 25k evolution, right? I don't know why he's on the lower side. He should be on the higher side. I don't know what people are doing. These cards, like in game, like maybe Janol on the Shadow Striker, sure, maybe, I don't know, because people haven't really used them that much this year. But bro, this Petri card actually looks decent. What was the SBC we got? Was it this one? It was the SBC card. You know what's really funny? I think I literally put him into an SBC yesterday. And honestly, I'm looking at this card right now. I would probably use him as an actual cam. Did I end up putting that card into an SBC? I think I did. I think I did. Or was it? No, it definitely wasn't this one. Yeah, because this card, now on the cam, position change actually looks pretty decent. Because you would give him a hunter, right? Your pace is in a good spot, your shooting's in a good spot, you have good passing, you actually have some defensive stats with an intercept. All three of the playstyles would actually be pretty helpful to work with on him, for sure. And then you do have the option to use him on a shadow for the Playmaker Plus Plus because the upgrades are pretty good. Yeah, this one, I'm putting this one as like the thumbnail because I don't know why these ones are at the top, to be honest with you. I don't think they make sense at all. Even this one would make more sense. Well, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. See, these guys are the ones that know what the game's actually like, honestly. 5-star, 5-star, 5'5". I haven't tried out this Ham card, so I have no idea what she's like, but I've heard very good things about her. And she has 3 very relevant playstyle pluses. And you can use her in different positions. Look at this. So you have inside forward plus plus right wing. You have Shadow Striker for the cam, advanced forward for the striker. Her agility is low, so I'm assuming you would just give her an engine and then you work with 91s for finishing. Is that what it is with her? Because, I mean, she has a finesse shot plus and you'd probably just green it anyways. Or she might dribble a certain way anyways because she's 5'5", so she might be like a Pro Clubs character, and then you just give her a hawk just so that she has better shooting and more physical. I just don't know because I never really use this card. I may have like in the background of a review, but I just don't remember, to be honest. Guys, I don't know why these cards are the ones that are at the top. This needs to be given more to these like sort of agile players. Like even this Elise card. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know why those ones are trending at the top. These ones are the ones that should be trending more. Maybe it's because people already did the evolutions for some of these cards. Because at least his ball control and stuff is not like below 90. I hate oh, even when it's 89, I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but I just hate seeing it, you know? But I mean, like, look, this is nice. Does he already have this from before though? I think he does. Just one. Just one. Okay. So the direct upgrade would be a 2, which would make a pretty nice difference. Because then you still have that inside forward for the right mid position, just not the right wing one, which is the downfall a little bit of the card. Neymar from Hawk 2 on a Hunter chemistry style. The dribbling I don't like. I don't like where the dribbling's at. I don't like where the dribbling's at, but he also has that Neymar body type, and he has low driven. With a press proven as well. Might help a little bit, to be honest. Might help a little bit. Power shot bruiser, dribbling, pace 90, 92, 92. I mean, he looks like he could be a cool center mid. His finesse is there too, decent shooting. Thing is that like when you give Cam Shadow Striker plus plus, like would you want to use a card like this as a Cam Shadow Striker plus plus? That's the thing about it, you know? Like for this, it's like center mid, I think. I used to pray for times like this. I know he's great in game regardless, but should I wait for a better Evo on him? I probably would wait, to be honest. I don't know. For me personally, I think like playstyle pluses wise, well, this one has power shot and bruiser. Bruiser is good on him. Just needs more defensive stuff, I think. Oh, Zola actually gets one too. You're not significantly improving this card that much, are you? The dribbling you are a little bit. Not like a whole lot, but you are a little bit. It's actually kind of funny because if you look at how the card is, those dribbling boosts, like the dribbling boost is actually the dribbling boost is actually important, but it's still one of those things where it's like dribbling is still kind of lowish. I like the Pedri card, man. I think I put him into an SBC. I'm kind of sad about that. Oh, Kaká definitely needs one. So let me see Kaká's card. Yeah, I mean, usability increases, but I don't know why they always make this card super like thing, man. Because on an engine, like you do improve him quite a bit. You give him better dribbling. The pace is in the mid 90s area. Again, the usability definitely increases a lot. Rapid with a quick step in the side positions might not be bad if you want to use a 4-2-3-1. Left-hand side probably because of finesse shot plus, but then the shooting is like lowish, you know? I'm not kidding. I swear Pedri's like the top choice here. I would go with Mia Hamm too. Toure, because of base mechanic stuff, he could be pretty cool too. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't go down this route. He does have a intercept, but like again, it's it looks like for actual cam positions. Specialist Dembele, different version of Dembele, rapid, technical, and finesse. You know what? Not bad because he looks a little bit better in the dribbling department with the Hawk or the Hunter because of the finishing boost being a little bit better. Finesse, rapid, technical in the side positions, right wing with inside forward, and then Shadow Striker plus plus. I think that one's more relevant than the one at the top. Nah, I take that back. I take it back. I take it back, bro. I take it back. My only concern with this is the way he dribbles. That's it. That's honestly like my main concern with him. Because he has a weird thing to his dribble, 100%. Finesse and Deadball would not be a horrible thing for this card, actually, on a Hunter. 5-star, 4-star. I look at these cards, but I just I just know people don't really go down that route. Finesse and then the specialist. Oh, for Messi. Why am I just skipping past Messi? You know why I skip past him? I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It's because of the links. Because you have to put Argentinians or you have to put like icons and stuff in your team. It just makes it more complicated, you know? But the playstyle pluses that you give this card makes him very relevant in that sense. Main thing here is just usability of Messi increases because obviously his sprint speed is very low. So it's just like close control, proximity sort of situations for sure. James Rodriguez. 92 dribbling. That's actually a pretty good boost. Technical, power shot, finesse. God, he's so badly formatted in dribbling though. Because a card like this, you got to give a finisher to. You just have to, and then his pace is on the lower side, and it's just like it's something that you have to be like willing to work with. I'm looking at the cards that I would actually want to use as an actual cam. You know, like even Kvaratskhelia with upgrades could be pretty cool, but like it's just the dribbling part. I don't know what the dribbling part would be like on his card because you'd have to experiment with that on the press proven. But like a card like this, 5-star, 5-star, left wing position has inside forward, cam has shadow striker, so you have that rotation policy, and then he has the finesse shot with a 5-star weak foot. Like I said, on the left hand side, cutting inside could be pretty cool. Just a matter of risking whether or not that dribbling would be an annoying thing to work with, right? 92 dribbling Hamzik. What does that mean on him? Of course, it's agility being low. So then it's like, okay, I got to give him a finisher. Engine's not going to be enough either. Like those ones, I don't know. I'm not really looking into those ones as much, you know? George Best, though? Mm. Yeah, Talishka. I mean, he do be having that driven shot. And 65 balance, okay. Like, I know his body type is a certain way, but that would still bother me like crazy. Ooh, isn't this the... Oh, Inform card. Yeah, this card could be pretty decent in game. Shadow Striker plus plus. That'd be the main thing. It's if you want to play 4-2-1-3 or 4-2-3-1, you know, that sort of deal. But it's a good upgrade on him. With relevant playstyle pluses, might I add. Like, those ones would be pretty relevant for him for sure. You got to give it to cards like Xavi Simmons too. Or Javi Simmons. First touch, technical finesse would be very relevant for a card like this. And it'd mainly be for Shadow Striker if you were to do this. First touch plus, I think that'd be pretty cool. Diallo to be used in the attack, probably. I don't think you'd actually use him as a right back. He's a little bit weird. He's a little bit of a weirdo. Kind of makes me want to give him a Maestro just because of the reactions boost. But yeah, I mean, from this one, guys, you could definitely look through the list. Like, usability wise, you'll increase it a lot for cards like this, like George, because of left mid position change in Cam. You have to look for the inside forward, obviously, which he has none of, but he does have the Shadow Striker, so you would do it for that specific reason, unless you use those other roles. Does this make Rui Cautious card way more usable, or does your dribbling still suck? I mean, to be fair, you do increase his usability quite a bit. Honestly, he could be decent, maybe. Press proven on the card, bruiser, incisive, technical finesse would all be relevant. Load driven with the tiki taka. I mean, he has a few things actually. That's not too bad. You gotta look at cards like that if you're trying to improve, like, for sentimental reasons and stuff, right? Always gotta look into these sort of players though. It's gotta be like a Reese, David Neres, right? Because David Neres probably has like, I mean, it's mainly for the Shadow Striker again. Cruyff gets an upgrade 92 dribbling on him. Is the dribbling still low? Of course it is. But yeah, that's what I would personally look for, right? I would look for these types of players. Like, does Fabio Carvalho have inside forward for right mid? He does, right? So you gotta look for cards like this, right? Where it's like the dribbling is well formatted. He gets a press proven. I can give him a hunter. He's well formatted in general, right? Like, good pace, good shooting, Shadow Striker plus plus with an inside forward plus plus. And then all three of the playstyle pluses would be very relevant. Like, this is the type of stuff, like, this is a card that I would upgrade. Obviously Portuguese FC, but you know what I mean. Like, this is nice. That's the type of stuff you gotta look for. It's gotta be cards like that, cards like Pedri. Pedri makes a lot of sense. I really like the 3 playstyle pluses that that card actually gets. Pretty relevant on him. Dybala would be a very similar situation if you have the Player of the Month card and you still have it. Finesse, technical, and a first touch on this card would definitely be really nice. And then he has a Shadow Striker plus plus in the cam position. So in my opinion, that's the type of stuff that you should be looking for when it comes to this evolution. But we'll leave the video there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.